Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Margie. I'm a Hilka empath, and you know, Hilka has all kinds of different meaning. Hilka, it's not just an empath. Hilka, we're also known as wise clown. Some circles, Hilka are known as sacred clown. Even I just like empath because I don't know, sacred clown. I guess ain't that important. I don't know if I'm sacred yet. I know the knowledge that I hold is, and I'm just a mic, I'm just a vessel. I just collect data like an esoteric Sherlock and then give my reports here as I see things. I've been watching Mr. In Between. Man, I identify with that guy. Ray, the main character, a lot. You know, he is just another aspect of me. Yeah, you know. And he'd be what I would be if I picked up the sword. You know, he had his breaking point. See, because a lot of people do, and he reached his a long time ago. So I haven't reached mine yet. See, I have yet to put my hands on something, living that being, out of anger and rage to cause great harm. I heard rumors, stories that, your parents, when they're younger, my dad got in a mix-up, and I heard a story about how he beat up a guy pretty bad, and that's, I spend a lot of time with my spiritual discipline to try and keep me from not reaching those levels where I can't contain my own emotions, and that's what we're seeing right now is a whole climate of hurt boys, men, men with their inner child. Something happened when they were younger. Women too, something happened when they were younger. Never got addressed. They just got more and more angry about things as time went on. Maybe started taking up chasing sensations to make themselves feel better. Gambling, drinking, uh, you know, risky sexual escapades with strangers outside of your regular relationships, just bad low vibrational behaviors, just making bad choices, just self-sabotage, fucking up your own life because you feel bad about shit because of bad stuff that happened to you. Sometimes people got to do weird shit just to make them feel alive. So, but I never went that direction. I always tried to go towards coming from a place of my heart and just going towards a direction of a lighter source, and now I have been in plenty physical altercations, and I can hold my own. I'm small, but I'm wily, and I will defend myself. I will do whatever it takes to defend myself. So, and I've been training in a lot of areas for a lot of years. So, I don't know. There's always somebody bigger and better than me. But the thing of it is I don't even like to pick up the sword. I don't even like that things even have to get to a violent escalatory way, Like, 'cause we all have the ability to self-govern. I thought that was in the Constitution, that we're self-govern, govern ourselves, be able to know the difference between right and wrong, and that you keep your hands to yourself out of love and hate, both all the same. If you just keep your hands to yourself and don't touch people without permission, consent, kind of leaves the air of question and leaves all the wonderment out of it, so I try not to pick up the sword, and I'm constant. Every time I watch that show, I'm just like, man, I could be him. I could be him. I could be him if I would have picked up the sword, because I got reasons to be pissed, man. I got reasons to be fucking mad as hell. I got reasons to hate men. I got reasons to hate this person. I got all kinds of justifiable reasons. The thing of it is, God, all that hating just weighs down her spirit, and I got too many fun things to do, so I'm gonna discard all them low vibing hating feelings, and just wish people well. Just wish them well. Okay, our time is through. Our time is through. Sometimes you just gotta let people go, man. I look at exchanges as relationship is an energy exchange. It's a give and take, man. And I got so much to give. Sometimes I gotta take too, and when people don't got nothing for me, I gotta go, y'all. So, what are you gonna do? You can't be sad about it. That's just more low vibrational feelings, you know? So, I also identify with Ray because I'm like freaking, I'm so security. When I go out in the world, that's how I think. I'm always thinking about security. That's what, I kind of want to help people reading energy, One of the big things about staying safe, and these are things that are going to come up more so this summer when things start getting heating up. Oh, God. Ooh, that's the thing. We all have free will. And I think, I always hope for the best. Oh, people are going to make the right choice. I think I was the last person on the earth that didn't think that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie fell in love. No, they just worked together. He wouldn't cheat on Jennifer. I was the last person because I want to believe in the best in people. But people always got their shadow side, so I get freaking smacked up upside the head with people's shadow side all the time. I get duped a lot. My record is pretty good, but I still get duped, man, because I believe what I want to believe. And sometimes, well, I know people that say I give people too much credit. Well, I think people are gonna make right choices because they're, govern themselves. But what I'm finding out is I always listen to my energy. Oh, and my energy, it's not as wrong as my feelings are, because I want to believe in the best in people, and sometimes, I don't know, the best of what they got is not what I'm looking for. It's just more of the same trait bullshit, man. I want some spiritual connection on a human level, and anything else besides that is just makes my third eye twitch, yeah. So, what else? Found my new chair today. I put it out in the universe. I'm like, all right, Mom needs a new chair. So I don't know when they're opening up furniture chairs or stores around here. I look on Craigslist and stuff like that. So I just threw it out there, and I was coming back from the laundromat today, and lo and behold, there's a chair with the free sign falling down on it, and it was a little moist. That was for you, Esteban. I think it had rained. There's a little condensation on it. And I threw it in the back of the truck on top of some other furniture that was already in there, and hoping it's not going to blow out. It didn't. It's heavy, 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 solid chair. And brought it home, and I had to... Mom isn't real good with change, so it was kind of easing her in it, and it was a little too tall because she's tiny, and she doesn't like when her feet dangle. She likes it when her feet are solid on the ground. She don't know, and it's I can understand that. So I put the old cushion from her old chair because it's flatter in the new chair, so it makes it the perfect height. The back is really tall, and so like she's so tiny when she sits in it that when I'm doing stuff in the kitchen, because a lot of times I'll just stand. I have a table right there, and we'll have conversations while I'm cooking and stuff, and that's a high traffic area for me. That's a common place for me. Hey, baby girl, you get a drink? And this chair like sticks out, the tops of it stick out, and I have to like come all the way up on her to see her. It's really cute. Huh. She's a tiny little lady, huh? She's very regal. She looks very regal in the new chair. So, I don't know, it works for now. It's better than the other one. The other one has bad vibes to it. Yeah. Don't like it. So, it's kind of, when we get new stuff in the house, it's like a new timeline, Today I had all kinds of ideas of of how the future Earth and how I see it. That's how I spend a lot of my time, wishing how I want my life to be. And then every day I try to take steps in making that happen. You know. Today I got to meditate state for about 50 minutes. 58 minutes. 58 minutes. So that was pretty solid. That was good, huh, Benny? Can you guys hear Benny snoozing? Benny, did this Ben? There's a Benny tummy in the belly region, and the Benny with the big booper, the Benny. He's such a good dog. I'm very fortunate. Oh, I don't like to tell him he's a good boy, cause then he gets an egomaniac, and then he freaking. When I first got him, he could freaking jump on the count. He would like cut. I think he was some sort of Olympiad, but he would like catapult himself like a long jump or a pole vaulter, like throw himself over like up onto the counter and get stuff out. And his legs are like this long, but he could jump like. Anyway, so today was a pretty good day. It was a long day. You know, we learn every encounter, every exchange I have, I learn. I take something away, and I really am really learning that what I see in people and what people see are definitely are a reflection, you know, of how I see things. And when I go out into the world and I'm open and receptive and I'm, you know, people gotta remember, man, everybody's got a shadow side. I don't care who you are, whatever your sun sign is, whatever your placement, every sign has a shadow and a light side, and a light and a dark side, shadow, lower vibrational and high vibrational frequencies, and everybody has free will to live from them. There's a lot of freaking hurt, broke people right now, and they've done a lot of freaking nasty, seedy, gross shit and to make themselves feel better for a long time. And it's all coming out, you know, and desperate people take desperate measures, and freaking when rats get, you know, or that's terrible now, because I like animals. So when things get traumatized and backed in a corner, they'll go through extreme cases, and I kind of feel like that's what we're going to see more and more of this summer. You know, I just want people to be safe. I want people, you know, and once this stuff gets all cleared out, and it's not like it's never going to be the end of it, but once we get to the point where people can read energy, you know, and everybody can, you know, who's disgruntled, you know who the problems are, you know, it's the control freaks that have just put this storyline on this like, it's like this indoctrinated freaking storyline of bullshit, this fairy tale reindeer game that all these rich control freaks, it's like trading spaces on a global scale. You know, and all these people are like, wait a minute, this isn't true, and that's not true, and they're like, wait a minute, like people like me pose questions like, when have they ever said anything that was true? And it's like, you know, they spend so much money on the business of secrets and bullshit, and the only threat, the only thing to fear is what you tell yourself that you're afraid of. Because whatever you tell yourself you're afraid of, you're going to draw that vibration to you. When you're afraid of something, I mean, I see stories all the time, like, oh, mom said daughter, you know, was texting that she freaking she felt safe, and like somebody was following her, and she was freaking out because she didn't want to end up in a suitcase, dead in a suitcase, and that's how she ended up. Isn't that weird? I mean, you know. Life imitates art, and art imitates life, and we're all just one shared consciousness. So every sordid, twisted thought that anybody's ever had, we all had it at some point. Even if we've ever seen a movie that has posed a question that makes you wonder, what would you do? What could you do? You know, I don't even like watching scary movies because I had so much trauma in my life. I knew a long time ago what people are. I don't need to see it on the. I'm not going to give somebody $20 and, you know, popcorn and candy and stuff like that, because I know what a monster is. You know, I know what that vibration is, and I see it and I feel it every day. And you know, and that's what's created the cognitive dissonance for a long time. Is so many people like me and past do, and we see them in the society, and then their egos have erupted and got terribly out of control, and then we get to deal with the fucking consequence of their fucking emasculated male bullshit because they feel bad about themselves. Well, guess what? Why don't you go sit in the fucking corner, hug yourself a little bit, tell your fucking self you're gonna be okay, and then when you're done with that, then when you can come step out, you know, once you tell yourself okay, and then I'll help you how to ease your pain. Yeah, I'll help you start healing. But I ain't gonna do shit until you fucking tell yourself that you're gonna be okay first. People need to take accountability for themselves. You know, that's the thing. I'm here to teach people how to become more in line with their spirit, mind, body, and spirit. I ain't gonna fucking carry nobody. I'm getting too old for this shit. Huh, Benzo, it's a Marty, you just a relax, Marty, you just get all the fired up, Marty, just get all the Heyoka-y and stuff, you little boy. Okay. Alright, I got about 10, 15 more minutes of an episode. See, you don't freaking fuck with kids, and that's the thing. I know who fucks with kids. I can feel I know I see them on the street, and I gotta ignore, because you can't just come out and say, hey, what's up, bird, what's that, you know, because people are like, what, yeah, empaths like me, it's my superpower, yeah. Evil lives, and I can feel it. Yeah, so, don't pick up the sword, you know, if you haven't reached that point of past no return, that you have emotional control and you never lost your shit, whatever you do whatever you gotta do. Don't pick up the sword. Turn the other cheek. Because once you pick up the sword, it's like a cucumber and a pickle. Once you're a pickle, you can never be a cucumber again. A cute little cumber. So, violence begets violence. Self-govern, people. Emotional control. That's the way to the new earth. And everybody's got hurts. We're all trying to help each other get through it. Rise above it. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.